Hey, everybody. Welcome to Passion for Purpose podcast, up and close. And today I have Miss BJ Martin. So I'm going to jump right in, BJ, and just let you tell your story about who is BJ.
Oh, well, first of all, greetings to you and greetings to everyone. And thank you for having me on your podcast.
Oh, thank you.
Who is BJ? She is so many things. She's so many things. But I think, I don't even know where to start with that question.
Go all the way back to the beginning if you want to, because people who see this video will want to know a lot about you so they can feel like, hey, I know her, especially when they start listening to your music and seeing all the things that you do.
Oh my, well, because even with the music thing, like I've been singing since I was in 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, like Mickey Howard was my favorite.
Oh, really? I remember Mickey Howard. Okay.
Mickey Howard was my favorite songstress at that time. So,
So BJ, where were you born and raised?
I was born in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, and I moved to Atlanta in 1993. I was 18 at the time. Yeah. Me and my mom and my little sister moved down here. And yeah, in 93. So I've been here for a long time. I am an official Georgia peach.
Okay, you're a peach. Yeah. We're going to adopt you now as a peach. You've been here since 18, so I got you.
Yes. I probably know more about Georgia than I do Cincinnati.
You know, I find that really interesting how people who come to Atlanta, they learn more about the city than those of us who were born and raised here.
Yeah, that is true. Because I remember when I first moved down here and we were in Decatur, and we were trying to find out how to get to Riverdale. I remember that from Decatur.
Oh, wow.
Nobody could tell us how to get to Riverdale. We were like, nobody can tell us how to get to Riverdale. What's going on here? But yeah.
Hey. Y'all choose Atlanta as a place to move to?
Well, my mother, she always wanted to move to Georgia. I remember she was telling me about this club. You know, she was younger then. She talked about this club called Mr. V's, Figure Eight.
I know Mr. V's.
Yeah. So she's talking about how I used to come down here and I used to go to Mr. V's, and she just loved the South. She loved the South, and I always wanted to move down here. So I guess it was one of those things that was meant to be. We were coming down here one way or the other.
You know, I think that's interesting too, because during the era that you all came, that's when Atlanta was getting ready to really hit the music scene full scale. Babyface was in the process of moving here if he hadn't already moved here completely. Cameo, a lot of groups had to start moving to Atlanta.
Yeah, but I did definitely hear that this was Chocolate City. And when I moved here, yes. Chocolate everywhere, chocolate at the airport, chocolate. I was just like, wow. I really fit in. I feel like I fit in. This was definitely home for me when I moved here. Yes, I got embraced.
Now, in Cincinnati, were you in an area where you was in a diverse area with different races of people, or was it pretty much like Atlanta also? It's a lot of African American culture there.
Yes, a lot of melanated people. I went to school with predominantly melanated people. Yes.
Okay, so now you've been in Atlanta long enough. What do you like about Atlanta?
I just love the weather. You know, I love the weather. I love seeing like all the just the environment. I love the trees and the greenery. I know I'm so I really do. I love seeing a lot of melanated people, like seeing us out just doing things and being just the whole culture. It's a culture here.
Okay, so let's talk about that, because on your social media pages, I see you out walking and taking pictures of nature and doing things like that. You enjoy God-given bees, birds, butterflies. You know, it's like you have this thing for God's nature. How did you develop that?
I don't know how I developed it. I think that's just been something that I've, even as a kid, I just always enjoyed being outside. Okay. You know, just being connected to nature and grounding myself. I think I learned what it was when I got older. You know, but I just appreciate, those are the little things. You know, that's a major part of my gratitude talk, just being able to see the beautiful sky and appreciate it, and just the trees and all that, because everything in our environment plays a role in our lives.
Sure.
How we function daily, and people take that for granted, and it's like, no. So yeah, that's just a part of who I am. I love nature.
Okay. So when you were a little girl growing up, what did you desire to be then?
I wanted to be a singer. When I was 7 or 8 years old, I remember telling my mom, I said, Mom, I'm going to have a mansion and a limousine.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I know, at 7. She used to be like, really? I said, yeah, I'm going to have me a mansion and a limousine. I didn't quite know how I was going to have it, but I knew I was going to have it. Yeah.
And that's the beauty of it. When you're young, when you're able to dream, and if you could just keep people from destroying the dream, the sky's the limit.
Yes. Yep.
That's interesting that you brought up singing.
Yeah. And it definitely, a lot of outside influences. It does change things for you.
Yeah.
Change your perspective on a lot of things. It's like life sometimes, takes the imagination out of children, and that's what keeps us young, takes the imagination, takes sometimes our laughter at times, it's interesting.
So let's talk about some of this empowerment that you share with people, because you share a lot of empowering videos. You have a lot of quotes that you live by, that you send out to social media. How does that inspire you?
I think that, how do my words inspire me? Or
because you have to get something from it in order to give people also.
And that is true, because a lot of times when I put out posts and